Hi guys, it's Rob back again, and today it's episode 3 of F1 2014 gameplay. So first time I'm driving as a higher team here. We're in the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen, starting all the way down in 9th. Really wasn't expecting that, I was maybe expecting top 6. I know, guess my phone won already. So we'll have to restart that there, guys. That was not a successful one. We'll just shit something, guys. It is quite strange. Now that's coming here for the second time. Here in Abu Dhabi. Put the lights out and away we go. So into there. We're already up here. So yeah, we're already up to P3. Just this is just a good Rosberg here. Oh, I think we've got him here. We go all the way around the outside of Nico Rosberg. Sure, I can reach now for the straight. So with the Ferrari engine, we should be able to defend pretty much from every car but the Mercs. Into 8th gear. At the end of the straight. Neatly there. Into that corner, 3rd back down to 2nd. Accelerating now just to try and catch up to Lewis Hamilton. Go back down into standing. So we're chasing him all the way down this straight. We go a bit wide there. We'll definitely keep it all over these ones here. That's one thing I will say. Braking hard now down into this corner. Up to 3rd, down into 2nd as we turn in here. And we've left Rosberg quite far behind, if I'm honest. And now Rosberg is right behind us again. So towards the end of the first lap, we are 2.1 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton, and it was just under a second, I think. But having gone wide, we've lost an awful lot of time. Because now we're wide into there. Now we're in the wrong gears at the wrong time. And Rosberg's right behind us. But comfortably braking now down into this section. We should be able to catch up Hamilton maybe here a bit. Jump into Rich, here we go. We've left Rosberg miles behind here. Down into 2nd, just break into here. Neatly done there. I'll get in on the accelerator straight away, straight into Rich Mix. So it looks like in the middle sector we're an awful lot quicker here than the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. As we break down into here, that could be a bit of a mistake as we take the grass there. We get a warning there from Stewart's for corner cutting. Because now we are right over Lewis Hamilton's gearbox. But again, we're in the wrong gears at the wrong time, so he pulls away a bit more than what we would have wanted him to. I'm braking hard into this section. We haven't really, unlike at the end in the final sector of the first lap, we're not really losing him here. And if I'm honest, the gap to Rosberg is just over 2 seconds, but we make a mistake at the final corner, and again we're in the wrong gear at the wrong time, and now the gap's 2.7. So we've got 6 chances to overtake Hamilton if we can get within 1 second. So in the first sector, we're fairly slow. Look, now the gap's 4 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. So we're 1.3 slower than him in just the first sector alone. Right, let's just now hopefully get our gears right here. Maybe close down a bit on. As we hit 200 miles an hour. We're sharpening to reach now, just see if we can catch a bit of Hamilton. The gap was 4 seconds, it's now 2.4. So like I say, it looks like, guys, here in the middle sector, here in Abu Dhabi, we've got the pace. We're faster than the Mercs in this middle sector. Look, we've left Rosberg a bit further behind now. Excuse me there, guys. Braking hard now into here. Look, Hamilton's only there now. See if we can catch him up through this section. Not bad at all, but we do go a bit wide. And now we're down into first gear. What are we doing? But we haven't really lost much time there. We can now come into this corner. With 2 laps to go, we are miles behind. Well, at least it's not as much as what I thought it was. The gap is actually only 3.3. Please do forgive me for this, guys, but I'm probably gonna just let the game do the gears because I'm really not comfortable doing it at the moment. Sorry about that there, guys. So now it's just the game doing the gears for us, and now it should be an awful lot easier to stay on the track. But still, Rosberg's right behind us. But at least now we don't have to worry about the gears. All we have to focus on now is our cornering and our fuel, which at the moment is optimal. So we're all right at the moment on fuel. So straight up into rich mix we go. We need to. The gap needs to be less than 2 seconds when we start the final lap. If it is, we're in there with a chance. Like I say, all we've got to focus on now is our cornering and our turning. So we've got no other worries than that. Taking the shortest line we can. I didn't see what the gap was at the end of the first sector. We've done our fastest middle sector of the race. We're purple by almost 4/10 of a second. That's quite impressive. And as you can see now, we're closing on Lewis Hamilton. He was 2.6 ahead, and we were 2.6 ahead of Rosberg. That gap now looks like just over 3 seconds. Because if you look on the mini-map, the gap between me and Hamilton is an awful lot shorter between the gap between ourselves, Raikkonen and Rosberg. Keeping it on the track this time through there. But we get through this corner, and Rosberg hasn't even gone through it. As we sort of we're hitting the wall there, but that doesn't really matter. I was just seeing if there was any damage to the side of the car I guess, but there wasn't. So we start our final lap as we do our first lap of the race. The gap is just under 2.4 seconds. So it looks like it's going to be first or second, just for 3 seconds ahead of Rosberg. So second place or first. And that's the fastest lap of the race. We just need to keep pushing, and maybe we can catch up to Lewis Hamilton. And we are running out of fuel. We're still optimal on fuel. Maybe I should have gone lean for that bit, and we're probably going to stop running that fuel to the line if we're not careful. We haven't really closed on Hamilton, and actually Rosberg's half a second quicker than us in the first section of the lap. So this is not looking good at the moment. We're still optimal on fuel. We are so close now to Lewis Hamilton. He is only there. He is in sight. Can we maybe catch him up before the end of this race? We're gaining all the time as we're now half a second quicker than our previous best first sector time. And we're 4.2 ahead of Rosberg. We are right behind Lewis Hamilton. We might even have to barge our way through. Anything it takes. Our teammate Alonso is all the way down in 4th. With the gap to down in 5th is our teammate Fernando Alonso. We are right behind Lewis Hamilton with a few corners to go. We clip the ball out there. We're right behind Hamilton, but I think he's just going to take the race victory from here. We come around the final couple of corners, and now this is surely Lewis Hamilton's race for the taking. We come round the final corner. Lewis Hamilton wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We come just behind him in 2nd place, having started 9th and setting the fastest lap of the race on that last lap of a 1:49.9. Very impressed with that. Well, just 6/10 in the end. We finished 4.3 ahead of Rosberg, so that's great. So yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of Formula 1. If you have, please do smash that thumbs up button, subscribe, and please do comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.